Hello everyone, I am Dr. Chiday Wale. I am an orthopedic surgeon, and today we are going to speak about unstable knee. The knee joint is the largest joint of the body. The knee helps in day-to-day activities such as walking, sitting, climbing stairs, running, etc. The unstable knee is the feeling of knee giving away, also known as buckling of the knee. It is usually associated with the pain and swelling. Knee buckling can be a sign of injury or damage to the knee. It can increase the risk of falling and can prolong recovery from knee problems. Let us see what causes knee instability. The knee consists of two joints which allow it to move in different directions. The knee has support from tendons which connect the leg muscle to the knee bones, ligaments which connect the knee bones together, cartilage which allows smooth movement of the joints and acts as a shock absorber. It is possible to damage any of these different parts, sometimes in combination with other injuries to the knee. This can lead to instability in the knee and knee buckling. Knee instability symptoms. Now let us see what are the knee instability symptoms. Your knee feels out of place. The suggestion that the knee is popping out of the place or is about to collapse under you. Looseness. The suggestion that structures within the knee are the loose. Knee locking. Feeling that the knee joint is locking or catching. A pop in the knee. Feeling or even hearing a popping or clicking from the knee. Finding it impossible to straighten the knee. Pain and swelling. This may be mild, moderate or quite severe. Are knee instability symptoms serious? The severity of your knee instability is ultimately dependent on the cause and the impact it has on your activity levels or quality of life. Not serious, a mild strain or sprain is a common sport injury and it can be healed with rest and physical therapy. What if that is moderately serious? Damage to the cartilage can lead to arthritis. The pain and instability of an acute injury may become chronic if not treated right way. Now let's take to the serious mode. A more severe injury, if neglected, can suddenly worsen if you overdo it. For example, a partial tear may become a complete tear. Now let's look at the knee instability treatments and relief. Knee instability remedies that you can try at home that include rest, ice fomentation, compression and elevation. This is a common home treatment for minor injuries. It involves resting of the injured knee, applying ice, wrapping it snugly in a soft dressing and elevating the leg as much as possible. NSAIDs. These are available over the counter and include aspirin, ibuprofen and naproxen. They can help ease pain and limit the swelling that can occur alongside knee buckling. Supports. Using braces, bandages and physical therapy tapes can take some of the pressure of the injured area to promote healing and help individuals continue moving while they strengthen their muscles. Now, when to see a doctor? Minor knee injuries are common. Many people recover from them without medical intervention, often by trying some variation of the RICE approach or other home treatments. However, some conditions that cause knee buckling can get worse without a medical treatment. Anyone who experiences the following symptoms in addition to the knee buckling should see a doctor. Falling, severe pain and swelling in the knee that lasts for more than few days, loud poking or clicking sound with an accompanying pain, difficulty in walking or using stairs, ongoing limitation of routine activities, redness and fever. However, if you have severe and sudden pain following an injury, especially if you are unable to move the knee or bear weight on it, you seek immediate treatment in the hospital. The doctor will perform a diagnosis to understand the cause of the instability. In this, the patient's knee is thoroughly examined by the orthopedic surgeon. The physical examination involves a detailed history of the events leading to the injury. Some tests are done for clinical examination. An X-ray gives information about any fracture or arthritis of the knee joint. An MRI is able to detect any minor tears or rupture of the ligament or a torn meniscus. The gold standard test for the diagnostic of the knee instability is an arthroscopic examination. Now let's move to the management. Treatment options depend upon the severity of the injury and the structures damaged. Most of the medial collateral ligament tears and isolated PCL injuries can be managed conservatively. Conservative management involves knee braces, rest, icing, compression, and elevation with some NSAIDs. Physical therapy can provide you with a program of proper stretching and exercise to help strengthen the ligaments, muscle, and tendons of the knee. In serious conditions, surgical treatments for knee instability is mostly carried out with an arthroscope. That is a tiny instrument about the size of pencil which is inserted into the knee joint. The instrument has a magnifying lenses and cameras. The video feed is displayed on a large monitor. The operating surgeon utilizes the live video feed to guide minuscule instruments to repair the ligament injury. Now let's move to the rehabilitation. Post-operatively, the patient undergoes rehabilitation in the form of physical therapy and home exercise program to regain maximum function and strength. A doctor or physical therapist can design an exercise program to address the needs of a person who is worried about the knee buckling. This will usually focus on strengthening the muscle that support the knees and help the kneecap in proper position, increasing the range of movement in the upper and lower legs, reducing stiffness, promoting flexibility. A typical knee rehabilitation program will run for 4 to 6 weeks. However, it is usually best to continue doing these exercises for as long as possible to maintain the health of the knees. It is important to start these exercises very slowly and gently. People need to gradually build up strength and flexibility in their legs and knees before moving on to the tougher exercises. Lifestyle modifications can also help people managing this knee buckling. The following may help to reduce the stress on the unstable knees, like losing weight, taking advantage of ramps, elevators, escalators, avoid using stairs, using canes and other devices to assist walking.